It is currently snowing and it is absolutely beautiful outside. I can't wait for you to see it. It is just so magical when it snows and everything sticks to the trees. It's so beautiful. Today we are going to be finishing decorating the house for Christmas time. I'm actually going to be working in a few different spots. I started in one the other day and I really love the way it turned out, so I'm going to include that in this video. And then we're also going to work on the entryway here because I wanted to switch it up a little bit. It was a little bit too bold and I felt like it was competing with my Christmas tree, and I don't. I want the Christmas tree to be the main focal piece. I want to show you something a little bit simpler today, so hopefully this helps you out if you haven't started decorating yet, or maybe you're trying to finish it up and you're just feeling overwhelmed. Today's video is going to be filled with lots of simple Christmas decorating ideas, so hopefully that'll help you out. And I'm also going to share with you a few recipes. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I am getting over a cold, so bear with me if I sound a little funny. My ears keep going in and out, so yay for that. But of course, I will have everything linked in the description box below, so if you like something, you can grab it. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Before I did 2 stacks of garland, and I think I'm just gonna try out one to see how that will look. Some of you were asking where this really droopy cedar garland is from. I got it years ago from Kirkland's online, but they don't carry it anymore. The other place that I did recently find it was Anthropology. So I'll leave it linked down below for you. It's probably gonna be a little bit pricier, but they sell it in different lengths, so hopefully that'll help you out a little bit. But I have another really good one. It's a new one that I picked up this year and I really like it. It is a very soft cedar garland and it just kind of falls apart. I actually prefer it over that one, but again, I was working with what I have already. This one comes in a 9-foot length. It's actually like 9.5, so you get a lot. So I'll again leave it linked down below for you. But I wanted to just drape this on here. It's really easy to fluff too and kind of get a fuller look or something not so much. Here are those really pretty cedar stems. I'm going to start off with 3 of them and add them in here. And I bent them at different lengths, that way they would sit at different heights. These stems should be back in stock, so hopefully they are for you. I'll leave them linked again, but they're so pretty. They come in a 3-pack. Gonna add a little bit of some holly. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Now I want to add in more of those red berries. So I ended up using a lot of the same elements I did in the first styling of the entryway, and I really liked that. It just pared it down a little bit, so it was really fun to put this together. And one thing that I liked about this styling is that I could put my stools back there, because people do need a spot to pull out and sit and take off their shoes, you know, and stuff. So I love the darker table, but this is more functional for us for the winter season. So what do you think? Do you like the way the entryway looks? I know the other one is very bold and beautiful. It's still, I'm obsessed with it, but definitely still makes the home feel festive for Christmas time though. I love it. Now we are moving into the dining room and we are going to change this area up a bit, and it's going to be so pretty. It's going to glow. Wow, that's a big tree stand. "8,000 lights later, we got a beautiful tree. No fluffing required either. I thought it'd be really pretty to take the glass candle hurricanes and put these in the window, because then you can light them at night and it would just be such a beautiful ambiance with the tree. You could also do the fake ones that you just add batteries to those, but I wanted to show you with the fake and real ones together. The glass candle holders are gorgeous, but if you wanted to do something really simple, just take a regular glass, put some fresh clippings from outside like cedar or something with some water in it, and you can have that part of your tablescape. I think this is really pretty. It's very simple, and I just took the greenery stems and kind of intertwined them together, but it is so pretty. I love the way this looks. This tree is really too big for this corner, but I really don't care because I think it looks absolutely gorgeous for the dining room and just with all the snow. And then I added my birch garland to it for some extra lighting too. Well, I'm done decorating the dining room for Christmas, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. It is elegant, it's simple, and exactly what I wanted for the dining room for Christmas. It's something I envisioned with the snow being outside. It just makes it absolutely breathtaking, and we're gonna have snow for the next few months, and so I really love the way the candles just elevate that, and the twinkle lights. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I can leave this set up all winter long if I wanted to. It is so pretty, and I love how simple it is. So you can go all out and go above and beyond like I did for the rest of the house for Christmas, or you can keep it very simple and elegant like this. Either way, I love both looks, but I think this is just absolutely beautiful for the setting. And so hopefully I have inspired you a little bit to try something very simple and elegant for Christmas time. Maybe try something opposite of what you thought you might want to do for Christmas. Now I want to share with you some easy recipes you can do. You're going to cook up your bacon in a Dutch oven or a bigger dish, and then you're going to take the bacon out and then saute all of your Brussels sprouts in that. Put the lid on so it can steam for about 5, maybe 10 minutes at most. And it just adds a lot of flavor with the bacon grease, of course. Add the bacon back in, add in some craisins to it, mix that all up, and then you're going to add that to a roasting pan and put that in the oven around 425 for a good 10-15 minutes until they're kind of crispy and wonderful. Not burnt or anything, but the edges get just a little crisp to them and they are delightful, although my kids disagree with me, but I hope you enjoy it. Next up, we're going to take that leftover ham that you might still have from the holidays, and you're going to add that ham bone with some meat on it to your pot, and then you're going to add in some onion and some carrots and a little bit of garlic and get that sauteing together. Then add in, you can just do straight water. You don't need broth for this. If you do want to use some, I would suggest using some bone broth, but you're going to get so much flavor from the ham bone that you'll be just fine. I add in some parsley. You can add in some thyme sprigs. That's really good. Once that is going really well, I always flip it over. I add in a little bit more water, and then I add in my chopped potatoes, and you're going to let that simmer for a bit with the lid on. Cook the potatoes down. I take some aged cheddar cheese and shred that. I used about 1/3 of a block for this. It's maybe a whole cup of shredded cheese, I would say. I have some chopped ham here on the side. And then to a smaller pot, you are going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter, get that melted, and then you're going to add in 2 tablespoons of flour, and you're going to mix that to become a paste, and that is going to act as a natural thickener for us. And you can see it here kind of gloops up a bit, and then you are going to add in your cream. You can use regular milk for this if you want to. I just had cream, so I added that to my pot. It is 1.5 cups of it, and you're going to whisk that in and let it kind of simmer on low, and it's going to thicken for you, and then you're going to add that to your soup in the bigger pot. So just give it about 3 or 4 minutes and you'll see that it's actually thickened and it's coating my whisk here. So that's what you're looking for, consistency. You want it thick, not lumpy, but just thick. And now that that has cooked down, I'm going to take the ham bone out, take off anything else extra off of that, and then I'm going to pour in my thickened milk mixture here and add that in. And you're definitely going to want to salt your soup, especially if you're not using a broth, you're getting it just from the bone. You're going to probably add about a good tablespoon of salt. Sounds like a lot, but it's not. This serves 6 to 8 people, so you'll be just fine. There's seconds for all of us. It was quite delicious and is very hearty. You're going to add in about half the cheese and let that just kind of melt in, and make sure you add some pepper to it, and you can add a little bit more herbs if you feel like it. Do it to taste. Once you serve that up in the bowl, then just top it with the extra aged cheddar cheese. Makes such a difference, and the kids love that part. But hopefully you enjoy this creamy potato ham soup. They don't want me to make split pea soup, so we ended up doing this instead, and it was delightful. Hopefully you enjoy it with your family. Alright, this next recipe is going to be homemade marshmallows, and once you make these, you won't want to go back to the store-bought ones. They are so good, and they're actually surprisingly simple. I used sugar, water, a little bit of vinegar, and honey for the base of this with the beef gelatin, and it turned out fantastic. Literally, it whips up in a matter of a few minutes, like less than 5 minutes. You have beautiful white peaks like this. You can add vanilla to it, which actually gives it a wonderful flavor, and it is so sticky and amazing. Oh my goodness. Make sure you grease your little spatula though, because otherwise you're going to stick to everything. I used a 7x11 pan here, but you can do smaller or larger depending on how thick you want them. Then you're going to coat them in powdered sugar, and I buttered the bottom of my pan, and that is why they came out so easily. So make sure you do that. You want to let them sit for about 4 to 6 hours. I know, so make it at night and then do it the next day so you can hide them. but you're gonna cut them, and you can see I'm just kind of coating my knife in the powdered sugar, and that just allows it to continue to cut through. But these are spongy and squishy. They're actually quite fun to play with, and they are so good. They sweeten up your hot chocolate, and it is just delightful. And you can make these smaller or larger. Oh, I want to roast these for s'mores next, but I made them for hot chocolate, and I found the best hot chocolate mix you are going to find that's actually nutritious and has collagen in it, and you don't have to worry about giving it to your kids or even enjoying it for yourself. You can literally have this for breakfast because there's 13 grams of protein in it, and it's so good. So I'll leave it linked down below for you because it's amazing, and it really surprised us all that it was that good. So hopefully this recipe helps you out, and I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I was thinking for the next video putting together different holiday recipes that we enjoy that are quick and easy you can take to different holiday parties, and if you're hosting a holiday party, and as well as games and just something really fun. Let me know if you'd like to see that in the comments. But I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for spending part with me. Stay healthy and strong. Know that you are a blessing, and I'll see you in the next one.